Yeah, I crack a lot of jokes when I watch Clement's videos about how he's. Tails, why did you do that? I was trying to. Ugh. I should have just jumped over that thing. See, that's really cheap. They put one of those things that bounce you back, and you fly right into an enemy. Ugh. But yeah, I do crack a lot of jokes when I watch Clement's videos because I like how he likes Eggman. I like how Eggman is his favorite character. But, you know, I really shouldn't crack that many jokes because Plankton is my favorite character on SpongeBob. I don't like SpongeBob nearly as much as I did as a child, and I will never like it as much as the Sonic franchise. But if I had to pick a character from that series as my favorite, it would definitely be Plankton. Because, you know, as stupid and ridiculous as he is, he's still a genius, just like Eggman. But, I don't know, something about Plankton's character that I really like. There's something about his character I like more than Eggman. I mean, it's kind of weird that Eggman wouldn't be my favorite because I grew up with this franchise. I spent a lot more time with this franchise than SpongeBob. SpongeBob came out like in the late 90s anyway, so at least I think it was the late 90s. So Sonic is way, way ahead. So of course I'd have spent more time with Sonic. I mean, maybe because the idea around Plankton is mostly about him being small. I do remember some of the, I think the cast said that when Plankton would be implemented into an episode, it would take kind of a science fiction take. And I thought that was kind of cool. But I thought maybe, you know, they were kind of mostly centering around him being smaller than everyone. And that's why there's so many jokes about him, you know, getting squashed, and so many jokes about him not, he's barely noticed. You know, when they hear him talk, they can understand what he's saying. And you know what, it actually makes sense, because they can't throw on too many, like, jokes about geniusness and whatnot, because no one's going to understand what the heck he's saying. And that would basically be the only joke anyway, that no one understands. I'm going way off topic. There should be a lot to talk about in this zone because it's the hardest zone. And yet it's not the hardest zone because this is just half of Sonic 3. This is the Sonic 3 half. This is not Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I'm almost tempted to do the Sonic and Knuckles half. But the thing is, if I do that, I would want to try and get my hands on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, not just Sonic and Knuckles. At the same time, there's a lot of Let's Plays of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Maybe, oh crap. Maybe it would be nice to see a Sonic and Knuckles half alone. Because, you know, while it's basically the same game, these two games separately are actually pretty different. I mean, you can tell from this alone, like, this bonus level, this is the only bonus level in the game, and you need the most amount of rings to access it. The only amount of rings that you need for the second half. That was a one-up. Could have used that. Oh wait, get that shield. Yes. I think you only need like 20 or 30 rings. Yeah, I really have to think about it, because the Sonic and Knuckles half is hard. Oh crap! Yeah, that part is kind of bullcrap. Basically, what you're supposed to do is, well, it's obvious what you're supposed to do. But you have to get up there and land on the monitors. You can't be rolling when you do it. So if you're rolling when you do it, you'll break them open, take damage, and you'll be screaming and erupting with obscenities because Eggman went and screwed you over. Now, normally I hate underwater sessions, but this actually isn't too bad. And as I say that, I get hurt. As I was gonna say, as I say that, I'm probably going to get hurt, but I got hurt anyway. See, get hurt every 5 seconds, that's the gimmick of this video. I was actually stuck on this act for a while. And you know what, it's really funny because the boss, well, the boss is, for this level, I don't hate too much. Oh crap! Oh, I hate that. If you put springs in the most. Okay, the people who work for Sega, they're freaking sadistic. Would you put springs there? It's like Miyamoto on Lost Levels. No, it's not. No, it's not. No. I haven't played Lost Levels, but I've heard it's freaking brutal. And I've seen footage of it. I'm not in a hurry to play that. I've only played Super Mario Brothers. I don't think I would enjoy Lost Levels. Now, I did get a question of what I was going to do when I was done with this and Kingdom Hearts. And you know what? I know I'm taking forever with Kingdom Hearts. I'm pretty close to being finished. You see, with Kingdom Hearts, the basic stuff, I'm actually not that far from the end. Because there's only one world left. I know I'm going off topic again, but... You know, I did get a question about what I was going to do next, and Kingdom Hearts is actually almost finished, as far as the basic stuff goes. Okay, the gimmick behind this enemy, he goes toward you the further you go toward him, so you have to be careful with that. I think you can only hit him when you're blinking, I'm not sure. I'm probably wrong, because that's the only time I've ever been able to hit him. But I'm almost finished with Kingdom Hearts as far as the basic stuff goes. The problem is that the later bosses aren't that hard, but the game does get pretty... You really have to be at a high level. And right now I'm only at level like 30 or 40, so when you get to the final boss, you'll probably want to at least be on level 50. Now, the gimmick with that boss is the ball will always come out at a different time. It'll come out from the top and then it'll come out from the bottom. And that's about it. See, once it comes out from the bottom, the bridge will lower. And after it lifts up again, the ball will come out from the top, and it'll just repeat in that same pattern. So yeah, that boss wasn't too hard. And this next one isn't too bad either. The first phase, anyway. And no Tails to help you out. No Tails to get in your way, but he can't help you out either. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that, but I just want to get this first phase over with. Don't hit me. I'm probably going to end up dying on the second phase, but... hopefully I won't. Alright, now, this is where the game would end if you were playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. However, this, for some reason, plays in Sonic 3 alone. In fact, in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the only way you would see this is if you played Sonic 3 and Knuckles with Knuckles. If you played it with Sonic and Tails or Sonic alone, you would not get this boss at all. But you would hear this music at the very end of the game. And I'm actually doing pretty good. Wow. But yeah, this is Big Arm. You know what? I don't want to say anything. Don't want to jinx myself. Yeah, don't let this happen. Especially if you only have one ring. Don't let it go. It might go through the platform, might go off screen, and if you really suck at this boss, that's not going to be good, because it's very easy to be caught by this guy. In fact, it's so easy that when I first fought him, I actually went online to see if I was doing something wrong. And I love the remix they did for this on Generations. Oh crap! Get the ring. Yes. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, it can actually be a pretty easy boss. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that Generations thing, I mean Generations, the 3DS version. In the HD version, this isn't in there. I don't know if you can unlock it as a... You can unlock 50 tracks from separate games, but I don't think you can unlock any tracks from the 3DS version. Ah! You know, I haven't been keeping count. Why isn't he dead yet? Good. Yeah, no save points. Gotta do the mini boss again. Oh, and you know what? I really should have gotten more rings. So yeah, very easy boss. Or the mini boss, anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna cut when I get back to the boss, so be right back.